Yeah, another India-Pakistan match, another comprehensive win for India. I mean, the script is always ready. It's just how the people perform in the script. That's the only thing that's different. More spicier match than expected. I mean, more spicy match than, I mean, you can say it was expected, right? After the whole handshake controversy that happened in the last match, I think this was sort of expected. But in terms of Pakistan just talked like they are like Abhishek Sharma mentioned in the Instagram post, right? You talk, we perform. So I guess that's what happened. Pakistan kept talking, India kept performing, and it was pretty much one-way traffic, right? Even with the bat and the ball. Yeah, slight hiccups initially when India was bowling, but otherwise, I think after that, once we came back on track, it is a pretty much one-sided effort. And again, like how Surya Kumar Yadav also mentioned in the press conference, this is not a rivalry anymore, man. I mean, this is like India playing minnows. And unfortunate that the contest has come to this, but it's the truth now, and we all have to expect that. What do you think, Shivam, about the match yesterday?
Yes. I mean, stats don't lie, so I'll agree with Surya Kumar, 100% over there. But I think that the glaring gap between the skills of the two sides is so evident. Yesterday, especially in the first half, India were nowhere close to their best. Probably they were at their worst. Dropping three or four
Correct.
catches, straightforward chances. Bumrah, sort of completely out of his rhythm, out of
Yeah.
form. He got hammered. Then so many. I mean, the fielding obviously was a big letdown. And Pakistan played some aggressive cricket. They were showing some intent. Fakhar Zaman was coming out hard, and then even Sahibzada Farhan, I think he hit a couple of good boundaries and everything. But then also, and India were nowhere close to their best for sure. Then also, it was a comprehensive win at the end. So such is the glaring gap between the skills of the two sides, and that's why Surya, I'm completely agree with Surya over there because फालतू में hype बना रखा है मतलब is what I will say. There's no
Yeah.
point in and again even when these guys were bowling, I think they were like really scared of Abhishek Sharma, and they were having all probably it was a masala, typical masala, very spicy kind of stuff out there. I as a fan was like sort of enjoying that because this is something which has been missing in an India Pakistan game after that. In the last 4 5 years, it has been all too friendly out there. But again, the only thing probably missing in that heat was the performance from the Pakistan side. I think they were helpless, they were clueless. It showed off the way probably Shaheen Afridi and the likes of even Haris Rauf and all these guys were bowling. I think they were completely clueless. And the way Abhishek Sharma has been batting, man, I think it's hard to contain him. We all know that, and if you're not getting him out in the first couple of overs, it's gonna be really
Yeah.
really difficult. But I think we'll get to that later. But we'll start from the toss maybe when India won the toss for a change, and we decided to bowl. Obviously, uh, I think in the first over itself, Abhishek Sharma dropped a catch, relatively easier one by his standards. And I think Fakhar Zaman was taking his chances, and then that catch caught behind. What is your take on that? Was it out? Was it not out? There has been a lot of noise on that. I personally feel it was a 50-50, but 60-40 probably. It looked clean to me. There was some element of doubt. Probably, I'm not too sure if it could have gone either way. But I don't think Pakistan should make too much fuss out of it.
Yeah, no, I mean, see, initially when they showed the first angle, I was not sure. I was like 50-50, right? But when they showed the second angle, it was pretty obvious to me that there was some gloves underneath it, right? And I don't know why Waqar Yunus started picking up on that in commentary. I mean, maybe something was not, maybe the second angle was not shown on the television, in the screen, in the stadium. And Fakhar Zaman was upset because in the first angle, yeah, I thought it was 50-50. But when the second angle came across, I was pretty sure. And I'm surprised that they picked it up so much in commentary also. But again, yeah, very, very confident start. I mean, good that they dropped Sam Ayub down the order. And Fakhar Zaman, look, he's been one of the biggest stories for Pakistan, right? The guy actually plays very attacking cricket. He comes down the track. He's not scared of playing his shots. Even I mean, when the whole match in Bangalore happened, right? You saw
Yeah,
that how
yeah,
he
we
was
were there.
performing, right? And what a player. I mean, that guy can take down attacks and easily. And he went after Bumrah, went after Hardik. Good support from Farhan as well. I thought the start Pakistan had, I was very, very happy that, okay, I actually messaged one of my friends also saying that, okay, this looks like we're going to have a contest. If this is what we wanted, right? You want a good contest between bat and bowl. And I take down a Bumrah. That was so surprising. I mean, I think it was 4 overs, 45 runs, Bumrah. But after that start they got, I don't know what happened. I mean, okay, Fakar got out early, and then Saimami also never really got into the play. I mean, I know he finally got runs, but he never really looked in touch. And once again, like Varun Chakravarti, I mean, man, they just don't know how to read him. They Kuldeep was okay. I think the first over they played him well, but post that again when Kuldeep came back, Pakistanis just don't know how to play spin, man. And they try the sweep shot, and that sweep shot doesn't work for them. I mean, it's all top edges. Every sweep they try the top edge, or they you don't know how to play that sweep shot, and they want to try it. They're looking very funny the way they were playing. Is what I felt.
No, actually, they don't have the players for that. Batting Fakhar
Yeah,
Zaman and Sam Ayub is horribly out of form. He's probably one of the players who they really bagged in the past couple of years, right? And he can really take the attack down. But that is not working for him. If you talk about their middle order, even Sahibzada Farhan is scoring 50 on 42 balls. I think against India, against a quality batting lineup, I think that's never going to be enough. It's going to cause more damage than, sort of doing good for the side. And then the likes of Aga Salman, I don't know why is he the captain, man. He
that's
can't
my big
captain.
question.
He
Yeah, what did he do?
probably just because he can speak English. I think that is the only reason which I could make out. Otherwise, I don't know. He can't hold the bat. Not in the T20 cricket. Probably he could be a good white ball. I mean, 50 over cricketer because he can rotate. He's not able to rotate the strike as well. It's just hitting one. I
Yeah,
think he hit 1 6 off Kuldeep Yadav, then he played 4 dot balls
yeah,
in the 17th over. So I think that kind of batting will never help. And you got Mohammad Nawaz. All these guys are like clueless, completely clueless. They don't know how to rotate the strike. They can't read Varun Chakravarti or Kuldeep Yadav. I know it's not that easy, to read these guys. I mean, 95% of the batters not able to sort of pick them. But again, they try to come up with something. Reverse sweep, and you cannot hit a sweep on a back of a length ball. I mean, I don't know what's going on there in their head. Plus, their team selection, man. I mean, you know that. I mean, they're playing with 7 or 8 batters. I don't know why. None of them are working. And because of that, their bowling is also depleted now. Shine Afridi has been out of form for the last 2 or 3 years. After that 2021-22
yeah,
injury, I think he has never come back. Haris Rauf, I don't know. He's just a middle over bowler. Fahim Ashraf again is a part timer. Saim Ayub is fortunately has been working for him. So probably that way they've been able to contain runs in the power play against the other sides at least. Other than that, I think other than Abrar at this point of time, they don't have any bowler who's looking like picking up wickets. So I think big problem for Pakistan, not only against India, in the coming games they are going to play against Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. It's not going to be easy for them with this combination. They have to figure out a way to sort of find a combination. Plus, I think Sulesh, more than this now, there's this body language. You see the Pakistani side and you feel वो game शुरू होने से पहले ही आ रहे हैं. And that has been the story for them for the past couple of years since that 2023 Asia Cup when Kohli and KL Rahul sort of took them down completely. And that has been the trend in this game. At least they showed some fight in the first couple of first half an
yeah.
hour or so. With India making so many mistakes in the field, even the bowling was wavered. I think all those things sort of added up. Otherwise, had Abhishek Sharma taken that first over catch of Sahibzada Farhan, and even Saim Ayub when he was in like 4 or 5 batting at
Yeah.
5 or 6 or something like that, I think they would not have been able to cross 150 again. I mean, so it was India's poor fielding which sort of led to that score. Otherwise, these guys would not have been able to cross 150, and that has been the sorry state for Pakistan.
Yeah, and like who are struggling against? He's struggling against Shivam Dubey. I mean, I'm sure India didn't even consider the sixth bowler. Okay, we'll be using him, and he bowled 4 overs yesterday. I mean, if you can't really play somebody bowling 120 kilometers per hour, I don't know what are you playing, man. I mean, that middle order is like. I mean, cricketers in no disrespect to Indian first class cricket, but most first class cricket players can play better than that Pakistani middle order. They have no clue, like you said. They have no idea to rotate strike. They have no idea how to play spin. New players are coming. I was reading somewhere that he had mentioned the Nawaz who they dropped, right? Apparently, Aga had mentioned him as generational talent. Generational talent is dropped for this match. I mean, bro. And the guy who came in,
And this,
Tilak,
they played
he's
some. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's some random
Tilak,
guy they
yeah.
picked. Yeah,
Yeah, and he's going at number two down, number four. I mean, what a crunch match to play a new player, right? I can't understand this tactics, man. I mean, this team, and like you said, right? They know that the team is down in attitude, in team is down in performance also. and you've got a sports psychologist flown in to talk to the team. First of all, you create unnecessary controversy. Why do you have to create that whole handshake controversy? I don't know, man. If the team doesn't want to shake hands with you, go, man. What's the big deal? You have created unnecessary controversy. The team is now completely distracted, and then you're getting a psychologist to solve that problem. This is like typical
I'm
Pakistan is what I feel.
I'm just wondering what these psychologists. I think they've got two or three guys to help them, in this tournament. And I am not too sure क्या बोल रहे होंगे वो लोग, because the way these ballers were sort of unnecessarily charged up
Ah,
without any line length, abusing, trying to get into their heads. And I really like the way, coming to the India's batting, obviously, and really like the
yeah,
way Abhishek and Shubman Gill sort of handled that the entire saga maturely. They were just letting the bat do the talking. Obviously, if someone is continuously cursing you, abusing you, coming at you, I think you're gonna obviously retaliate, and that's what he said. In the present after the presentation as well. That I mean, for no reason they were coming at us, so I did not like it at all. And Punjabi guy, obviously, two Punjabi folks sort of losing their shit, and that's gonna happen, bound to happen. And the way they were just crunching, literally crunching these guys,
yeah.
pelting these ballers all around the park. Both these guys matching shot for shot. It was a treat to watch. And
Mm.
like I mentioned, as players, as professional cricketers, I think you have a set of responsibility, no matter what situation is going on, what are the circumstances between the two countries, but you are on the field representing your nation, and competing in a major tournament. The way Haris Rauf and all these guys were behaving, I was really childish and very immature. I think I remember once. I think back in 2021 when Shaheen Afridi had that spell against Rohit and Rahul, where he got both the wickets, and he was mocking these guys, sitting at the field while fielding at the boundary line along with the crowd. I think that shows the character. I mean, they don't have any character, is what I would like to summarize here. And typically, the way Haris Rauf was behaving, all those armed forces, center of gravity folks, social media warriors, no proof, nothing, just bickering something or the other, doing everything was other than playing cricket, probably.
Playing wicket, exactly.
I mean, it's like
Yeah,
shows the mentality of the nation as well. These are the guys who are theoretically representing their nation, and
representing
sort
it.
of does
Yeah.
not reflect well.
No, and what, right? I mean, you get smashed. First ball, he smashes him for a six. I mean, and he's sledging after that. Shubman Gill whacks him for a four, and Haris Rauf is coming and sledging him after that. What is this, man? I mean, okay, if you're beaten, if you're beaten the batsman, I understand you're pumped up. The guy is smashing you left, right, center. First ball of the ball or the match, you just smashed for six. What are you sledging, man? Go back and bowl, right? I mean, try focusing on the ball, try getting him out. Like, I mean, I can understand as a batsman, right? Like, dude, what are you doing? Just go bowl. And that's exactly what both of them replied. Just go do your job.
Not,
So,
yeah, not
yeah,
in that tone, but yeah.
definitely in a more befitting manner. But yeah, like you said, I mean, I'm surprised that Pakistan chose this approach to come and play today. I mean, it's like some fake aggression. Like, we don't have any talent, but we have to show some aggression. So let's play. If you hit for a six, I'll show aggression. If I hit for a four, I'll show aggression. What did that aggression result in? One more four, one more six. So I don't understand what it finally led to. And just bad TV. It
And
just looked
just
so bad on TV.
I think, like I was mentioning before the podcast started, that thank God this is getting telecasted on the television live. Otherwise, Shahid Afridi would have taken out his 79cc bike and sort of with the Pakistani flag, probably rode all around Karachi and Lahore to sort of celebrate the victory against India. Thankfully, this game is like sort of
Yeah.
the whole world is watching this, so there is no way social media warriors and all those armed forces and center of gravity guys can sort of do any damage. But I mean, it's actually funny the way the way these guys are sort of behaving. And then you watch the post match random shows in the media shows. They're smashing their own players, bitching about them. The story has been on for the last so many years,
It's the same
and
story.
it is
Exactly.
funny.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm
Shoaib Akhtar,
surprised people are still paying them for taking the same lines 3 4 years on and on. It's crazy.
I'm not kidding you. If you watch Shoaib Akhtar on the past 3 or 4 years, he's literally repeating those three lines. Clueless captaincy, clueless batting. I don't know what these guys are
Selection.
doing. Clueless selection. वही तीन चार लाइन उसकी रिपीट हो रही हैं और उसी का पैसा बना रहा है वो. I think good for those guys. But I think it's really. I'm really annoyed. I was irritated yesterday. Normally, I don't feel like that. The way these guys are. When I saw Haris Rauf video, I said, "What the hell, dude? At least go and ball first. Pick up a couple of wickets. हार के आए हो यार." And then I saw that Sahibzada Farhan's Fidain celebration, where the barrel was
And
towards his chest and trying to mimic.
he doesn't know to hold the bat only. Like, what, man? What a cheap copy.
वो भी नहीं हो रहा है उनसे मतलब उसमें भी उल्टा पकड़ लिया बल्ला अपने आप को गोली मार रहे हैं सेलिब्रेशन में. What else do you expect
I,
from these guys? And like that guy scored like 40 ball, had 50 or something.
yeah,
Literally
for
match
that he's
losing inning.
celebrating so much.
And he's celebrating. पता नहीं क्या कर दियो.
No, same,
पता नहीं
same.
एकदम
That I think
मतलब.
some Pakistani women cricketer also celebrated some random crap, right? Oh, I thought okay, well, she won the match and all that. They got thrashed by South Africa in that match. Every match they thrashed, but their celebration is also they won the World Cup.
Yeah, सही
It's
बात है.
so
मतलब
strange.
and I don't know, man. You used to be a tier one cricket team, right, for a long, long time. And now it's like not only about the performance, performance is another thing, but the way these guys are carrying themselves, I think that's a big letdown. And these are not this is definitely not a professional behavior.
Yeah, and to be really frank, I'm worried. I mean, I think a Bangladesh is beating Sri Lanka now, and you can't discount them. I think because that is a really good Sri Lankan side. I really thought they would be the finalist, and Bangladesh beating them. I mean, Pakistan should be really scared, man, because both Bangladesh and Sri Lanka are going to be really, really tough matches for them. I don't see them beating those sides. I mean, if they bowl like this, the way they're bowling, anybody can take them down. And really, I mean, the way none of the spinners bowled well yesterday, everybody was taken down. Abrar, I don't know what he was bowling. Even the wicket he got of Abhishek Sharma, really Abhishek Sharma was frustrated. Like, what a wide ball! How much can I hit the same ball over and over again? Clueless, and he's the mystery bowler. I mean, what mystery? There's nothing left in that. So, other teams, I think, will really, really feel that they have a chance against this Pakistan side.
Honestly speaking, at this point of time, I really don't want India to play against Pakistan one more game.
Yeah, it's
See,
not fair.
again,
Yeah.
yeah, at the cost of repeating myself, I think anything is possible in the game. But even if Pakistan manages to beat India or any of these guys, or Sri Lanka, I think that will be an upset and one-off day. But the
Hmm.
fact, the very fact is that there is a wide gap between the two nations, and I don't want to see unnecessary hype and without any reason these guys are hyping this contest one after the other and doing all this nonsense on the field. I'm just fed up, man. I would rather play a Bangladeshi side, man.
Yeah, and like you said, the gap in skills is just tremendous. I mean, it's no more a contest anymore. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the India Sri Lanka match. And to be frank, I was looking for. I mean, that is my first match I was looking forward to in the top four. But now India Bangladesh also. I think those will be good contests. I mean, at least somewhere India will be challenged in terms of skill sets. But otherwise, this Pakistan side and all is, I don't know, man. It's like we're playing minnows. And unfortunate that the BCCI is just milking this random crap over and over again. We shouldn't have been playing them in the first place, but now we are, and I hope this is the end of that milking, right? And to be really frank, I first initially I was upset. I was upset that Sony's not showing those fight moments, right? Those the moment the fights started, they just for some reason they were moving away from the camera as if they don't want to hype that. But then I realized, good man, good you don't hype this crap. I mean, what is there to hype in this? The bowlers are getting trashed, and they are sledging for no reason. No point hyping this crap. So I'm happy. But if it's a star, I'm pretty sure you would have seen reruns of those fights over and over again. Maybe Sony decided that there's no point hyping this crap anymore.
I think like I mentioned, it had everything except the cricket from the Pakistani side. So
Hmm.
that's about it. I think I'm really looking forward to the other two games. And tomorrow it's gonna be an important one, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. I really hope Pakistan beats the shit out of these guys and they pack their bags back and go back to
So maybe
Lahore
Sri
and
Lanka
Karachi
beats
and wherever.
Pakistan. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think that's enough, more than enough, rather. So they should
Yeah.
go back and probably do some training with their armed forces and I don't know, prepare some Fidain stuff. I think that's what they're good at. They should
Practice
stop
on their
playing cricket. As
celebration.
simple as yeah.
Yeah, that's all the
Cool.
teams
I
in the
think I
world will
think
play.
yeah, I think we still have a good batting the Pakistan side. If we talk about Sri Lanka and
Yeah.
Bangladesh, I think they had a good game, very
Yeah.
close game, and
Yeah. It's close.
probably I think yeah, and Sri Lanka and Bangladesh both are looking good, especially in these conditions where they've got their quality spinners, their batters are looking decent. Nisanka is playing well for Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Even Kusal Mendes is looking in good touch. So I think they have got a good side. Hasranga and all those guys will definitely come into the picture. So I'm really looking forward to that game, and I hope that tomorrow sort of becomes the end of the road for Pakistani side, and we have some quality cricket going around at least in the last leg of this tournament.
Yeah, happy. I mean, good for cricket and good for the viewers also. Some close contest finally. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. I think that's it was nice chatting up. I don't know. This was like literally war minus. Or I should have written the caption is war minus the shooting. It should have been war minus the cricket.
It was only no. I was just barking, nothing else.
Yeah, yeah. It was. I mean, the quality of cricket has been pathetic. Even from the Indian side, I think the first half was terrible. They were clueless with the ball, and the fielding was like abysmal to say the least. At least they pulled their socks up in the second half of the Pakistani innings and also in the batting. But Pakistan, I think I don't know why the hell are they even playing this tournament anyway. I just wish that probably UAE should have beaten them, and we would have rather faced UAE side, spirited UAE side in this tournament rather than facing this nonsense set of bunch of people.
Yeah, and I mean, at no stage, like even if they would have scored 180, if they would have scored 200, if they would have scored 220, also, I'm telling you, that Indian lineup would have chased it, man. There was no
Who will
chance.
score 220, man? The only way Pakistan can score 220 against India is India's like completely shitting in the bowling department, dropping like 8 to 10 catches or some
Yeah.
nonsense like that. And then maybe Fakhar Zaman scoring a 50 ball 100 or
Ah,
some shit like that. That is the only way they can score 220 against India.
yeah. You're right. Nobody has that attitude or the strike rate also to even score that much, right? Yeah. Even if we
Who will
drop the
score? Ata
catches,
Salman.
it'll still be the same only.
Then also they will
Yeah.
be butchered.
Yeah. Yeah. No contest.
Sure, cool. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, cool, man. I think we'll catch up
Yeah.
later. Hopefully, we have a couple of more interesting games coming around, and probably we'll talk about them. Hopefully, more focus more on the cricket rather than this bullshit, of doing some nonsense stuff on the field. Uh, cool, man. See you later
Yeah.
then. Bye.
See you. Bye.